Before starting the video, I would like to tell you something about IBPSguide.com. In their website, they daily provide you with free questions which will help you boost your preparation of either banking examination or SSC examination. Also, you can check out their test series which has very high standard questions, and also all the questions are accompanied by detailed solutions. Okay, so you don't have to wander here and there for the solutions. And also towards the end of the test, they provide you with analysis that how well you have performed, which are the areas which you must work on. Also, the tests are available in both the language, that is Hindi and English, so you can switch between both the languages, and it is accessible either on mobile application or desktop, whichever suits you. Okay, for more information about IBPS Guide quality mocks, you can visit their e-store, that is e-store.ibpsguide.com. Now let's move on to our video. Hello everyone, welcome to IBPS Guide. In this particular video, we'll be looking at some of the problems which is related to direction science, and these type of problem you can expect in your SBI PO mains examination as well as RRB PO and mains examination. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's check out how to solve these type of problem in minimum time possible. So the direction of the question is, study the following information carefully and answer the below questions. So Niva started to travel towards east direction from point A for 8 kilometers and reaches point B. Okay, so for example, I am considering that this is my point A. Okay, and since they are talking about east and west direction, so whenever we are given a direction science related problem, you have to draw this in your rough shade. So this is your east direction, this is your west direction, this will be your north, and this will be your south. Right now, Niva started to travel towards east direction. So initially Niva was here and she started traveling towards east direction like this, and for 8 kilometers. So this is 8 kilometers and reaches the point B. So this is your point B. Okay, now from point B, she took a right turn and travels for 4 kilometers and reaches point C. Okay, now since Niva is moving in this direction, so C will be facing in this direction. Now right of Niva will be in this direction. So Niva is now taking a right turn and travels for 4 kilometers. So this will be your 4 kilometers and reaches point C. So this point is what? C, where she meet Harini. So I can say that this Harini is here. Okay, now from point C, both travel towards west for 2 kilometers. So from here they have traveled towards west. So this will be west direction, and for example this is your 2 kilometers. Travel towards west for 2 kilometers and takes a left turn. Okay, now since both of them are traveling in this direction, this will be right and this will be left. So they are now taking the left direction like this and travels for 8 kilometers and reaches a shop. So both of them are traveling 8 kilometers. For example, this is your 8 kilometers and this is the position of your shop. Okay, now from the shop they took a right turn. Okay, so since they are in the this direction, now they are taking right. Okay, so right will be in this direction, right? So they are moving in this direction now, took a right turn and travel for 6 kilometers. So this is your 6 kilometers, right? Now for example, if I consider this as 6 kilometers, this will be directly opposite to this A, because this is 2 kilometers, this is 6 kilometers. So total will be what? 8, and this is also 8. So this is directly opposite to what? This A point. Okay, now travel for 6 kilometers and reaches point D. So this is your point D. Okay, now from point D they took a right turn and travel for 1 kilometer and took an immediate left and travel 8 kilometers to reach Niva's home. Okay, so from point D they are taking right turn. Now since they are facing in this direction, so this will be right. So they have traveled for 1 kilometer like this. This is your, for example, 1 kilometer. Okay, and took a immediate left turn. So now they will be facing in this direction and this will be right, this will be left. So they will take left turn and travel for what? 8 kilometers. So this is 8 kilometers. Okay, for example, this is 8 kilometers and this will be what? Niva's home, right? Because after traveling 8 kilometers they reaches Niva home. So this is Niva home and this will be my complete diagram for this particular question. Okay, now we will try to solve the question. So the first question is, what is the shortest distance from point A to Niva house? Okay, so this is point A and this is Niva house. So I will try to solve this with another pen so that it become all clear to you. So this is the distance that we are looking for, and this will be the what? Shortest distance. Okay, now we can easily find this because this will be a right angle triangle, right? This will be a right angle triangle. This distance is equal to what? This is your 4. Okay, this is your 4 and this is 1. Okay, and this total is what? 8. So if I subtract 1 from this 8, this will be what? This distance will be what? 7 kilometers, and this will be 4. So total will be what? 11. So we have a triangle like this. Okay, this is 11 kilometer. Okay, I think this is clear why it is 11 kilometer, because this is 4 and this whole distance is 8 kilometer, but he has traveled 1 kilometer in this direction. So total distance will be what? 4 plus this will be 7, that is 11, and this distance is what? 8. So this is 8 kilometer. Now we need to find this one. Okay, so directly we can use Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem says that if this is, for example, ABC, then AB square will be equal to what? AC square plus BC square, right? So AC square will be what? 8 times square is 64, and this will be 121, okay, which is equal to what? 185. Now we have to find AB. So AB will be what? Root under 185. So in this case, my answer will be what? Option D. Okay. Now let's move on to question number 2. So this is our complete diagram for this particular question. Okay. Now question number 2 is saying, what is the direction of the place where Niva meet Hirani with respect to Niva home? So Niva home is here, okay, and they are meeting Hirani at this particular point. Okay, so they are asking what is the direction of the place where Niva met Hirani. So what is the direction of this place with respect to Niva home? Okay, so whenever this type of question come, you have to make this type of direction at the point with respect to which the direction is asked. So this is your north direction, this is your south direction, this is your east, and this is your west. So this will be what? This point will be what? In which direction? Northeast direction. So in this case, my answer will be what? Option B. Okay. Now third question is, what is the distance between point D and A? So this distance they are asking. Okay. Now we already know that this is 4 kilometers, right? And this distance is what? Equal to 8 kilometers. So total will be what? 12. So in this case, my answer will be what? 12 kilometers. Okay. Now let's move on to our next question. So the direction of the question is like this. Niva walks 10 meters north towards point X. Okay. So initially, for example, I am considering that Niva is here, okay, and she is traveling in the north direction 10 meters. So north direction is in this direction because we know that this is north, this is east, this is west, and this is south. Okay, so this is 10 meters and reaches this point X. Now from point X, she took a right turn. Now since she is facing in this direction, so this will be right. She took a right turn and walked for 6 meters. So this is your 6 meters, okay, and to reach point Y. So this point is what? Y. Now from Y, she turned right. Now since she is facing in this direction, this will be right. So she turned right and walked for 2 meters. So this will be 2 meters, for example, right, to reach point Z. And from Z, she walked 5 meters towards east direction. Now east direction is this direction. So she will be traveling in this direction, okay, for 5 meters. So this is your 5 meter east direction to reach point Z. So this is your H, okay. Now this will be the final diagram for this particular question. Now the question is, what is the shortest distance between the starting point and H? Okay, so the shortest distance between the starting point and H will be what? This is your starting point and this is H. So we have to join like this. Okay, now I can say that this will be the shortest distance. For example, if I consider this point as A, now we can make a right angle triangle again like this. Okay, now I can write, if this point is, for example, M, I can write AH square will be equal to what? AM square plus MH square, right? Or AH is equal to what? Root under AM. Now AM will be equal to what? This is your 2, okay, this is 2 meter and this is your 10 meter, total 10 meter. So if I subtract this 2 from here, this will be what? 8 meter. So this is 8 square plus, now this MH. MH is this whole distance, which is equal to what? 6 plus this is 5. So total 11, okay. So 11 square is 121 plus 8 square is what? 64. So total distance will be what? 185, okay. So in this case, my answer is what? 185 meter. So answer will be what? Option C. Okay. Now question number 5, they are asking, in which direction is point X with respect to H? So H is here, and since we are to determine the direction of X with respect to X, so I will draw something like this. This is your north, this is your east, this is west, and this is south. Okay. Now X is in this direction, so this will be equal to what? Northwest direction. Okay. So northwest is what? Option B. So in this case, my answer is what? Option B. Okay. So I think all the question that I have explained is understandable to you. अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चन में प्रॉब्लम होती है या फिर आपको कोई भी चीज समझने में प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो कमेंट सेक्शन में आप जो है अपने डाउट्स को पोस्ट कर सकते हो, and I will try to rectify them as soon as possible. Okay. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to IBPS Guide, and also to check out their quality mocks, you can check the description below. Thank you so much.